I'm just waiting for Josh, the Chelsea fan, to tell me that he's on the phone. Josh, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, mate.
Josh, did you think that you'd get a result as positive as that today at the Emirates?
Nah, I was quite pessimistic about today, but obviously in previous seasons going to the Emirates has been quite hard because, you know, we've had a sort of style of play which after Mourinho, obviously the first couple of years he did pretty well there. And it's kind of gone a bit downhill from there, but obviously with Drogba leaving it was a bit of a question to see if Torres was up to the job against people like Vermaelen and Koscielny, but it was quite refreshing to see Arsenal weren't as good a set pieces as everybody's made them out to be over the last couple of weeks. So, yeah, obviously I thought it was a really good performance. The whole team from back to front did very, very well. And people like, obviously, Mata did very well, just like he did against Wolves, and I think he could be back now after a nice rest.
Oscar seems like he's suiting that little sort of holding role as well, didn't he, alongside Mikel? He looks like he just breaks up the play.
Yeah, Oscar, I think in the first half he might have been guilty about, he could have turned a couple of times and really ran with the ball a bit more. Sometimes he tried to play one-touch football a bit too much, if I'm being a bit critical, but most of the time he was very good. He's so assured on the ball. You know,
Josh, if we second guess that John Terry's not going to appeal within the next sort of 10 to 14 days, how much of a big miss is he going to be?
If you asked me this 6 months ago, I'd say very, very big. But I think obviously with Cahill and Louise, they're building up an understanding every day, every week. Obviously with training, and Terry's been out quite a bit in and out of the team for the last 6 months, and they've really built their partnership. So I don't think it'll be as big a loss as it could have been if this happened all like 6 months ago. I think, obviously, like everybody said, he's a leader of men. But he's also a brilliant defender and a brilliant footballer. But I think Gary Cahill, he's settled down very, very well. It looks like he's been here for the past 5 or 6 years, not 5 or 6 months, you know. So hopefully he can come in and do a really good job if he doesn't appeal. But
Josh, what about the Chelsea fans? How do they feel with Frank Lampard sitting on the bench? Because last year, when Villas-Boas left him out, there was like nearly a riot. Now, no one said a word.
Yeah, I was unsure about Ramirez coming into the midfield too, because he can lose the ball quite often and stuff. So I was favouring Lampard at the start of the season, but you know, Lampard and Mikel, I think they're just, last season obviously it worked brilliantly, but this season I think we need to be a bit more winning the ball back early. We're all about pressing, and I don't think Lampard can do that every week. And there's still questions whether he can do it full stop. But
Josh,
I think Lampard will eventually, but Ramirez is doing very, very well in the past 3 games in that central midfield area.
Josh, we're hearing that Lampard's been heavily linked with LA Galaxy. Do you think that you would let him go?
I'm mixed feelings, because obviously I think he'll go over the next couple of months about his contract. At the same time, obviously everybody wants him to get that goal-scoring record, because in my opinion he's one of the best central midfielders of his generation. Because, you know, who else has scored that many goals? You think he's 5th in all-time Premier League goal scorers. I think in the top 23, I don't think there's any midfielders there. And I think he's second only to Ryan Giggs in the all-time assists in Premier League history. And, you know, he's just a massive personality as well, and he epitomises everything that's good about Chelsea Football Club. He's not in the media, and like other players that are in the media for the wrong reasons, he's just a brilliant professional. So hopefully he'll get the record this season, but I think we'll have a few decisions to make at the end of the season if LA Galaxy do tempt him.
Josh, you mentioned Frank Lampard's goals. As a Chelsea fan, that would be my only way if I was a Chelsea fan. If Torres gets injured, it seems to me like you're a little bit short up front.
Yeah, there's a few like with Sturridge. I think he could come into games and he could probably be a better choice for Torres when the game's a bit more open and there's a bit more room over the top. He's got that added bit of pace, and obviously Torres has lost a yard or two, obviously because of his hernia and stuff, or a potential hernia. But I think Sturridge could be, in a couple of games, could be a bit of a silver lining. At other games, like playing, and if Torres does get a long-term injury, I do worry. That's why it was a bit weird that we didn't bring the striker in, even if it's a cover. But I think we could struggle there. It's the area we've got to improve on. Hopefully we do in January. Is it Falcao? I'm not sure, because he's a top-quality player, but I think we'll have a bit of competition with getting his signature. But I think it is the area we're quite weak on at the minute.
Well, Josh, we're going to let you go now, but obviously you enjoy your weekend. 2-1 win at the Emirates, sitting top of the league. Not a lot's gone wrong for you so far. So good luck, Josh.
Thank you. See you.